Hello.
Solve.
So, we're back. And, apparently we were
Again.
well, guess who's back?
Back again.
Mac is back. Tell a friend. Okay, so, basically, sorry, we didn't have any ideas for what to say this time around, so.
We're gonna do a Q&A.
But no one asked us any questions because we didn't ask, so we just looked up random ones online. And apparently, like, last time we filmed this, halfway through it, like, we just got really quiet, so I hope this fixed the situation.
Do you think they can hear us? Because, like, it's barely doing the soundy thing. Oh, there it goes. Maybe.
Well, that's
Who
because
knows?
you, like, no, voices are quieter. See, like, when I'm talking like this, see how big that got?
Hello? Ooh.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. First question, Emmy, pull it up.
Oh, well, it's okay. I messed out. Okay. What's your favorite candle scent?
What's yours?
Oh, probably. Oh, I like my autumn, like, bed and...
That's disgusting. I hate orange candles. They all smell nasty.
No, not the orange one, like the white one. Like the autumn one that I have. That one smells nice.
I don't know, I just really like the smell of vanilla. Oh, the pink sea salt one I had
was good.
Pretty lit, dude.
Okay. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister?
I don't know, Emmy. What about you? Who's yours?
Dodie. Yeah, Dodie.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna say two. Aaron and Colleen Kelly. I love them both so much. Like, they're funny, they're talented, good children. I mean, they're from YouTube, but I guess that counts as celebrity. Continue.
What male celebrity do you wish was your brother?
Matthew Watson. I just want his cat. That is all I care about.
I don't know if there's any male celebrity. Well, I wish was my brother, so I can't date them. So Tom Holland's out.
Rip.
I don't know, males. Oh, Evan. Just Evan.
Oh.
Evan, yeah. You'd be a cool
Dude,
brother.
it'd be cool to be, like, brothers with Ben Platt, because, like, you go see him in the shows and that, and he's, like, really talented. Okay.
George Salazar, will you be my brother? He would be the best big brother.
Yeah, okay, I want to have a lot of...
Michael Mell, be my brother.
I have a brother, but, like, he ain't so great, so, like, other brothers would be nice.
I have two brothers, but they're, like, old. So.
Alright, next one.
Oh, how old do you think you'll... Wait. Yeah. Oh, how old do you think you'll be when you get married?
I don't know, like, probably late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably when I went to, like... Is it still going? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went to, like, a psychic once, and they said, like, 26 or 27, so yeah, that works. That sounds like a good time. Okay. Do you know a hoarder? Yes, I do. It's Michaela Karowski.
Yeah. I have a bit of a problem. Like, I have a gum wrapper from some kid, like...
She also has a tissue and his water
That's
bottle.
a different story.
Well, you know what? No, her room is messy.
No, the gum wrapper's from a completely different person.
I think I know who the gum wrapper's from, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you do a split?
No, but I have a story about... So my brother earlier today showed me this video where, like, this cheerleader coach forces her, like, students to, perform the splits. Like, what they'll do is they'll make, like, you know, put them in the position, and then she'll take, like, all the, like, two of the other students and push her down, and the girls are literally screaming in pain.
That's
and
terrible.
It makes me really uncomfortable. But yeah, so that's all I have to say about the splits. Let's see. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? 13.
And I thought I was late. I learned it, like, I think I was, like, 10 or 11. I think I was 10. Maybe 9. Who knows?
Rip me.
I was at a cabin. Okay. How many oceans have you swam in? 1, because I don't travel, because I'm not cool.
I don't know.
Probably 1.
125,600 minutes. Yay!
Okay, nope, we just did that. Okay. How many countries have you been to? Well, America and Canada barely counts, because it's, like, barely even another country. Like, it's right next to me. It's, like, 2 minutes away, so, like, who cares? So, yeah, I mean, I just got back from Canada, like, yesterday, but other than that, I've been to, like, America and Canada. Fun. Yay. Oh, wait, I've been to Spain, but I was, like, in the womb. So I don't know if that counts. Yeah, so, sure.
Let me think. Okay, because I went on this cruise, and I went to Jamaica, and I went to a place called Half Moon Cay, and, Turks and Caicos. I don't know. Yeah. But okay. Speaking of cruises, I know this is a little sidetracked, and this isn't my story to say, but a friend I have, they were on a cruise, and, on the cruise, on the same floor that they were staying on, a man beat his wife to death.
Oh.
Just a few rooms over, and their family was in the next room.
Scary.
I know, I guess he got, like, really mad at her and just kind of, like, bashed her head into the wall a lot.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. Friendly, fun time.
Is anyone in your family in the army? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, do you have any?
I think my grandpa was. Yeah, he was. So my grandpa.
My cousin Jordan was for, like, a little bit, but I don't... That or he made that up. I don't know.
So Aunt Jamie was, right?
Yeah, my cousin Jamie.
Okay.
And then my great-grandpa.
What would you name your daughter if you had one?
Ooh. You go first.
Mine would be either Nadia Elaine or Nadia Rose.
That's... you used to really like the name Prim and Primrose.
Yeah. Okay, or Rose. I also just like the name Rose, but I really like
name.
Nadia too. I know, I'm stealing it from her. But and Elaine is my mom's middle name, so. And for boy, I like my boy name.
I used to really like the name Camille. For,
Me too.
Some weird reason. I was like, that's a spicy good name. But I have a lot more boy names that I'm thinking of.
I actually do. Yeah, I have a lot of boy names. Okay.
For a girl, I don't know.
Girl. Wait, what about your old favorite name?
Shakal.
Yeah, she was gonna name her kid Shakal.
Listen, the reason why is because I used to really like playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and there's a character named Tikal, like Tikal, and in the game she said, I'm Tikal, but I thought she said, I'm Shakal. So I was completely misled, but I was like, dang, I really like that name. So I named, like, everything after it, and yeah.
Okay.
What?
What would you name your son if you had one?
Bucket. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Fork. It's gotta have spiky hair. What about you?
Okay, well, I really like the name Finn Michael, because that would have been my name if I was a boy, and that also was almost my brother's name. But I really love the name Finn Michael. But my cousin, who's like 3, like, they stole that name. Like, his name is Finn Michael, and it would kind of be weird if I named my kid, like, the exact same name as, like, my cousin. Even though I thought of it first, like, I thought of this, like, before he was born. So, like, it's mine, but they stole it. So, that would be kind of weird. But I really love the name Malachi Cade, which is, I just like the name Malachi, and I thought Cade sounded cool, and that's my brother's name. So, like, he's a good brother. So, yeah, there, you can have it. I don't know if Lou will be mad, but Lou's not that cool of a name, so sorry. Okay, what's the worst grade you got on a test?
You know, if my parents listen to this, I'm just gonna say no comment.
F. I've gotten an F on a test before.
Yeah, I thought they meant percent, but okay.
Oh, okay, I don't know. I have no clue. I just know I've gotten an F. What's your favorite TV show when you were a child? What weird ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I watch? I mean, there's a lot of Thomas the Train. But, like, now if we're talking movies, like, Brave Little Toaster. That was it. Just...
I mean, okay, what did I watch? Like, for, like, movies, like, I would just watch Sleeping Beauty, like, over and over again, and Bambi, and then for, like, TV shows, like, I watched SpongeBob, and for, like, 10, like, my Disney Channel years, I liked, like, Wizards of Waverly Place and, like, Good Luck Charlie. And, like, iCarly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Where are we? Okay. What did you dress up as Halloween when you were 8?
I don't remember. I was probably, okay. That was either the year I was a witch or the year I was like a corpse bride type thing. It wasn't the one from the movie. I was just looked like I was dead.
Okay, wait, is 8 third or 4th grade?
8 is 3rd.
Okay, so 3rd grade I was an angel, and 4th grade I was an evil ice cream man. So I'm pretty sure 8. So 8, I think I was an angel. Yeah, okay. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight books? I have read every book of all of those series.
I read the first Harry Potter and the first Hunger Games book. Harry Potter, okay. I wasn't interested. Hunger Games, no.
I love it.
It was boring. I didn't care.
No. They're also good. Okay. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? British accent,
so
duh.
I
wish I was British so much. Americans are so boring.
Okay, no, but I just want a British accent because my brother hates them so much, and I just want to, like, walk around the house like that.
Yeah. Did your mother go to college?
No.
Yeah, I mean, my mom didn't go to college, like, right away, because, well, wait, okay, I think she skipped a year, or, like, a few, and then she went to college, and then she had a baby, and then she went to college, like, and had a baby for a little bit, and then, yeah.
I wonder if this is boring.
Then she met my father. Oh, you know what? Too bad. They're gonna listen to
Okay,
me anyway.
but listen.
I feel like, I mean, our last one was just us, saying random crap, so, I mean.
Okay, find interesting ones. Skip through.
Okay,
like,
heck. Are your grandparents still married?
Yes.
Let's do this fast. No. Have you ever taken karate lessons?
No.
No. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes.
Who the frick? Okay, you know what?
What? What's the first amusement park you've been to? Disneyland?
I didn't go to Disneyland for a really long time, but, like, I feel like I didn't go to one before then either, so...
Yeah, I think, Disneyland. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Well, I mean, I'm learning Latin, but I'm bad at it, so maybe, like, French? Yeah.
I'm a weeb, so Japanese, because I just think it would be cool.
Okay. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E... What? Yeah, that's dumb. I don't care.
I do it with an E, not an A.
Yeah,
personally.
I mean, I don't really... Yeah, I have no... Is your father bald? No.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah. Do you know triplets? Yes.
No.
Do you prefer the Titanic over the Notebook? Yes, because, well...
I've never watched the Notebook.
I've never seen the Notebook, like, the whole things, and I've seen Titanic multiple times. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, I love Indian food.
Yes.
Naan is the best. She'll bring me naan. Okay. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Paradiso.
Oh, heck. This is making me... This is going to make me sound like... I'm like, ooh,
What,
food,
Taco
but,
Bell?
like... No. Oh, frick, wait. Oh, damn.
I love Taco Bell.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Okay. Okay. Heck, where? Oh. Have you ever been to Olive Garden?
Yes.
Do you belong to any warehouse stores? What?
No.
Oh, Costco, yes.
Well, we don't belong there.
But we have a card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I have a Costco card. My mom does. Okay. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I already said this. Finn Michael.
I feel like I knew this, but I forgot.
If you had a nickname, what is it? I already
Mac.
have a nickname. Yeah, Mac, and I mean Emmy. I don't know if that's like. I mean, everyone calls me Emmy, so is that like a nickname? I don't know. People call me M or Emo Rye Hoboat. Is Starchild a nickname now? Can that be my nickname? Sure, yeah. No, yeah.
These are stupid questions. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? You know what?
Can you whistle? No. Okay.
Yeah. What religion will you raise your child to? We're not going to talk about religion on the podcast.
Our religion? Because we both have the same religion, because we go to the same church. So,
Ooh.
Our religion.
What's the last compliment you got?
I don't know.
I remember mine, but I'm not going to say it.
I don't know. My mom said I'm pretty.
Do you eat breakfast every morning?
No, because I sleep until like noon.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't even think that counts.
During the summer sometimes, but during the school year, no.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast during school year because I don't have time. And if I do, it's just like whatever I can grab and like eat in the car, which is usually like nothing.
Okay, they're all out of interesting okay,
No.
No, wait.
The questions were fun. I like them.
Okay, wait.
I don't know. We can find more entertaining ones, I guess. We're only at like 15 minutes. We were at like 40 last time.
Well, I mean, obviously, but like, that's boring.
What?
They don't care.
Too bad. They're going
we say...
We only have like 2 people listening to us.
No,
3.
we have like at least 4. No, okay. Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last... Oh, the last trip we took together.
Wait, was it?
To Lake Chelan.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
The
talk about
eclipse.
that. Oh, the eclipse. Let's talk about the eclipse. It was boring.
Yeah, we couldn't really see crap. And it didn't get dark, and I was all excited and nothing can happen, so... Yay.
And, okay, here's the thing about my dad. He tries to make something big out of nothing. And tries to, like, kind of make it a party type thing. Like, he made an eclipse, like, playlist. And, like, it was really weird. And I was just kind of like, Dad, cool. And, I mean, I don't hate going, I don't like going on trips. But, along with that, on the way home, Lake Chelan is about 3 hours away from where I live. But my dad took another way, the scenic route, which I wouldn't have cared so much if I wasn't so tired and just wanted to go home, which was 6 hours.
It was like 7.
Yeah.
It was like 7 because I got home. It was like 7:30.
Yeah.
And we left at like noon or 12:30 or something.
I just cars.
So
no
tired.
bueno.
I just felt like gross because that was fun. But I mean, paddleboarding was fun. So yeah. We almost drowned. We sank a boat.
Okay. We went to a water park. You know what it's called? Slide Waters. You know what Slide Waters is if you switch the words around? Water slides. You know what the place is made up of? Water slides. So I don't know who named that place, but they could have been like a little bit more creative, just saying. But anyway, yeah, so that was fun, and me and Emmy were waiting in line to get like an inner tube. This like one little girl, like I want to say little, she was like 11, maybe 12, around that. She like cut in front of us, like she didn't even like cut in front of us. It wasn't even a line at that point because we were ahead, and she just kind of like walked in front of us and like turned before us and just grabbed it and ran. And I was like, okay, sure. I have mixed feelings about water slides.
I like water slides, but that's just because I like roller coasters and like anything like or like anything like that. I love them. Can you guys hear us? I hope they can.
It's gonna be real awkward.
I don't want to like read. Yeah, if we had to read this whole thing, that would suck.
Yeah. Can you hear that good old slime noises that I'm making through the mic? Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's probably really annoying. Okay, so, you know, there's a friend I haven't talked about on here, but I don't know if that friend would have a problem. You know what, he's gonna be a guest star on here anyway. Yeah, Eric. My good old friend Eric. Wonder how he's doing. He plays video games for money. Okay, speaking of, the game he plays is Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. But I came across this post earlier, and apparently the longest, like, English fictional literature in the world is a Smash Brothers fan fiction. It's 4 million words, and I can't even explain how that makes me feel. That makes me feel so ashamed of our society. Like, it's not some, like, beautiful book with, like, good metaphors and, like, amazing writing. It's fan fiction. Why? What compelled someone to write that much about a video game? I felt like I always had, like, lots of stories about Eric, but, like, I can't think of any at the moment. I'll save that for when he's on the podcast.
Yeah.
But do.
You could tell the Caleb. Whoops.
Oh.
I mean, Chris.
Yeah. So I got a cousin. We're gonna call him Chris. And, from like, day one, when he was born a good boy. He was a gentleman. He held doors for ladies. He was nice to elderly women. And then,
then
stuff happened.
13.
Yeah, then he turned 13. And he got messed up. So, basically, my brother found out what his Snapchat password was. And went into his memories, and there he was, smoking pot to some rap music. Classic. And, was like, cool, I guess. Not cool. So, we, like, let his mom know. Mom flipped out. Not my mom, his. But, Ryan's still not, you know what, I don't care if my brother's name is Orion. And then, one day, we were looking more on his Snapchat, and he had been asking quite a bunch of girls for some dirty photos, and having some interesting role plays with them. I don't want to get too into this, just in case if anyone from my family listens. Hey, if you're from my family, love you, unless and there's no one in my family that I don't like. Anyway. Okay, so, remember when we went to that store and I was gonna get that dress?
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten it.
That's depressing.
And I feel like it's gonna be gone.
And before, Chris got into all the weeds, Mikhail's grandma always, wanted me to date him.
Yeah, she tried to set them up a lot. It was kind of weird.
While Mikhail was in the handsome young boy, I'm like,
Who said his name?
This is why you shouldn't have a podcast.
It's okay, I can edit it out.
Chris is, you know what? Can we just, beep it out? Is that allowed?
I have to, cut it out.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, yeah.
Wow.
I just, ripped my nail off.
Why aren't we interesting people?
Huh?
Why aren't we interesting people?
I know, right?
Makes me really sad.
Stories have we not said? We've said Helga stories. We've said...
Stop flipping. They can hear the cat being flung around. We could tell the story of how my cat Tinny died. You don't even know the story, I don't think. So I had an orange cat named Tinny. And he was my cat from, ages, 3 to 6, maybe. No, 3 to 5. Maybe before being 3. I don't know, we had him for a long time. But he got, really weird, so we made him, sleep and live outside, because he lived in, he fought with, raccoons. And, we didn't feel like buying him, cat food. And, because he loved eating hot dogs, and then he'd, go, beat up the raccoons for, hot dogs and stuff. So one time, I was trying to feed him a hot dog, and I, stuck it out, and then he just bit my hand instead of the hot dog, and I flipped out. and then later that day, we were driving on the road, and, there's a cat in the middle of the road licking oil. And it doesn't get hit yet. It falls onto the ground first, and then it gets hit. And I'm like, oh, that's my cat. Dang it, sad. Tinny. He wasn't much of a pet to me, because he was literally just snorting the oil and fighting with some some raccoons. But speaking of other pets, my first fish, like, I had a betta fish and then 3 frogs. Now, one of the frogs, when I was cleaning the bowl, hopped on the sink. One of them, the fish ate. And then the last one was still alive when my brother... Oh, okay, I poured in, like, the entire container of fish food because I hadn't fed my fish all day. And I'm like, oh, I gotta feed it extra. And I nearly killed it, but my mom was like, get that out of there. And they gave me a spoon. I had to spoon it out. But my brother put Orbeez into the tank. And I thought it was eggs. I was so happy. I was like, I'm going to get baby fish. And I was like, yes, cool. No. They were Orbeez.
That's sad.
And my fish died because it tried to eat one. And then I had my frog for a little bit. I don't even remember how that thing died.
I mean, I had like 2 of those like water tiny frogs for like a long time.
Oh yeah, it was Violet and Rose.
Oh
right?
Yeah. And then I mean they were cool.
Did you ever wash it?
Yeah. I think I don't remember. It was a while ago. But and then I've had like I have a dog and a cat. My cat's with my brother and I'm depresso.
Oh, Emmy.
Hmm.
Oh wait, what animal are they thinking of? Oh, when me and Eleanor had hamsters.
Oh yeah.
Both of us got hamsters for our birthdays, and I named mine Link because I'm a weeb, and I was like, Legend of Zelda. Eleanor named my little sister Eleanor. She named it Brownie or something, and hers gave itself a heart attack by running on the like wheel too much. And I was like, that's weird. And mine knew how to open up its cage, so like we had to like close it with tape. But then eventually it bit through the tape and we'd find it on the floor like running around, which was no fun. But then, so Eleanor's dies, and she's really sad about it. So we go to the store and we get our new one. Within like 2 days, it does the same thing. It runs on the wheel and it kills itself. And that one had a better door, right? And so we were like, you know what? Let's just stick Michaela's in there for now. Mine was doing great. He was a happy little dude, except for he kind of, I think he might have been depressed or something because like he'd like hide in like this little like little house thing and never come out, like ever. Yeah, he didn't eat as much as I would like him to. Made me concerned for him. But we put him in the other cage, and what does he do? He runs himself to death. And like I don't know if there was a certain thing with that wheel or if it was like maybe it's cursed.
Probably.
Also, speaking of other animals, I had to watch Emmy's dog for 2 days. And so the first day, I walked around like 1, feed the dog, and like I try petting her and she tries biting me and I'm like, you know what, meanie, fine, bye. And I like did Emmy's dishes. And then I leave. And then I go back later that night and she's so sad. The dog. She didn't eat her food. I'm like, I was like, oh, it's okay. And normally, I don't like this dog. And I do now, but like, before now, I hated, so the dog's name is Sawyer. I didn't like her. I'd be sleeping and she'd hop on my body. And she smelled nasty and I was like, ew, you gross. But like, I like grudgingly liked her because I'd known her for so long. And I was like, you know what, I should be nice. But, and then she was acting really sweet. And then she got up and ran away from me. And then I was like, fine. And then I come back the next day. She still hasn't eaten. And I'm just really concerned at this point because I think she's like dying. And I tried to pet her and then again she was like, I'm gonna bite you. And I'm like, please don't. So I just leave. I like gave her fresh water and I left. But yeah.
Yay.
I think Sora's the only dog that. Sorry, Ellie. I do like your dog Finley, but she is a big doggo and she threatens me. But I like Sawyer because she's tiny, and even though she's mean, I can step on her, but she can't step on me, so it's okay. Emmy.
I'm sorry.
Emmy got more slime on my carpet, which means my mommy's gonna get mad.
I'm trying the black one off. Now it just kind of blends in. See, there we go.
Nice. Banny. Okay. Also, I watched the Dear Evan Hansen bootleg, and if people attack me for not going to see the actual show, shush. Do you know how much money that is?
If it comes here, I want to go. But will it? Do you think
I don't know, but it won't be Ben.
Yeah, I know.
I want Ben. Nah, but
they go to Seattle last like every time.
Because it's furthest away.
I know.
But like it was so sad. It was really emotional and just really good. Also, Be More Chill.
I want to go to that.
They're doing casting.
I know, you have to be 18.
I know, but okay.
I want to be in the play.
An artist I really like, they're a girl, but they really want to try out to be Michael, but they probably can't because they're a girl, so they're going to try to do Christine. And the thing is this person isn't bad at singing. It's just when they sing, they don't enunciate. So, like there's a video of them singing, like, the national anthem, and it's like, you know, the rockets ready to glare, or the bombs bursting in air. It sounds like they're slurring their words like they're drunk. It's like, it's like, but it's good singing. It's just, it sounds like you're drunk. And I'm like, and they've been taking, like, voice lessons, and I'm like, if you've been taking lessons and they haven't pointed this out to you, what the heck? And not my right to judge, I guess. Whatever. Also, do you remember in, like, 4th grade how we were gonna go sing the national anthem at, like, the Mariners Stadium?
And we didn't because, like...
We didn't send it in early enough because we were practicing for too long. It was hecking lame.
Like, excited for that. And I was depressed because we didn't get it.
Oh, dude, I don't know what baseball game it was at, but Pearl's voice actor, Dee Dee Magno-Hall, was, singing the national anthem at a baseball stadium, like, a month ago, so that was cool.
Remember, like, the 5th grade, like, song and the solos?
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, we sang the song, Top of the World by Imagine Dragons.
On top of the world, eh? That one, yeah.
And you could try out to do a solo. And Emmy did.
That was fun, yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I want a solo. And this one kid, who wasn't the best at singing, got a solo and Emmy didn't. And actually, I'm going to tell another story about the kid after we finish this.
Okay.
But Gabriel...
Yeah,
from the last one,
Gabriel.
He got really mad that Emmy didn't get a part, and he went up to our music teacher and had a heart attack, and was like, "You don't understand how good Emmy is, blah blah blah. You're just picking favoritism or whatever."
That's probably. You know, he did like me at the time, didn't I think? 'Cause this is the end of the year, and it was.
Yeah, Carnival. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, so that's fun. No, but the other kid, the kid that did get the solo, let's call him. I don't know. This does not sound like his name at all, but let's just call him Logan. So Logan, at one of our, like, choir concerts, a parent asked why his wrist was broken or whatever part of his arm was broken.
Yeah, I think it was like his hand
and
or something.
He didn't really explain to them as much. He just said he punched a wall because he was hungry.
Because he didn't have lunch that day at school.
Yeah, so I guess he just didn't have a lunch, and he got really mad about that. So he took his like, you know, his good old fist and just punched the dome wall.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
And broke his wrist.
Mhm.
That seemed like a great idea.
Yeah. Speaking of the dome, like, they're redoing like our elementary school, and they're redoing a bunch of elementary schools here, and they look all really gross. Can we say our school? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Peter Kirk, which was our elementary school. Yeah, it was old as heck, but like it was cool. Like there were like big holes in the ceiling, and there
But
was
like they were
trees.
intentional. It's not like
Yeah, they were
something
intentional.
fell through the roof.
Yeah, but it was cool because like when it rained, it rained in our school, and it was pretty cool. And like the dome is like outside, and I really hope they don't tear that down because that's like the start of our friendship. That's where we bonded for the first time over like One Direction.
Yeah, and then I gave her crap for liking the movie Coraline, which I was scared of up until this year when I watched it with some friends.
Yeah, I remember about the solo thing. Miss Pearson like said she didn't want to give me solo because I had already had a solo, and she wanted to give other kids a chance. But I had never had a solo in that class. I think it was just
liar.
Yeah, I know. No, I love her though. She was a great teacher. But I had never had a solo in her class. I only had a solo at the play twice.
I'm so happy I never had a solo in the play.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I had a song. Yeah.
We did Alice in Wonderland, and I was a card, which, as you can tell, is not a very major, character. But I was happy. I was like, I don't have to sing in front of anyone. But I really wanted to be one of the flowers.
Yeah.
Especially Rose, because that's my middle name. But my friend Helga got the Rose, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll be a Heartbeat. That was the name of my character.
I'm kind of salty because, like, I love to sing, but my 5th and 4th grade self was way better at singing and dancing and, like, doing everything, like, and acting than I am now. And makes me mad. Like, I can't sing as well as I used to, and it makes me sad. Because I like singing. I just do it anyway, even though I'm not that good at it. Cause it's
Did
just
you go
fun.
through puberty like a guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your voice is deep now.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just, like, sucks now. But, like, yeah, I mean, in 4th grade, I wasn't, like, a main part. I just had a song, so that's, like... Because I was, like, only in the beginning and, like, one part in the middle and in the end.
Yeah, didn't you have to steal lines from some kid?
Yeah! Oh, what could his name be? I just keep
Zeppelin.
thinking. Yeah, Okay, so this kid Zeppelin. So he was wait, was he?
He's the mad hair.
Yeah, no, he was in the Mad Hatter. He was the bunny.
The
hair,
yeah.
So Zeppelin was the hair, and I was like Clara. So I was Alice's like older sister at the very beginning of the play. I was only like I had a song, so I was a main part for like 5 minutes, and then I pretty much wouldn't have been like the whole play, except like some like the group dance scenes until like the very end when I came back. So like they want to give me another part. So Zeppelin and they ended up just kind of making up a part for me, and since there was like wait what it was like a month hair. What was it?
March.
It was March hair. He was the March hair, so they made me the April hair.
Yeah.
I was just another bunny that like stole 2 of his lines, and Zeppelin got mad because I stole 2 of his lines.
Zeppy.
And then in the 5th grade play, which was really sucky, I was just a grasshopper that sang about like wanting to steal people's food.
It's better than my character. My character literally died because of how morbidly obese it became. It blew up on itself, and like my child in the play was supposed to drag me off stage, but they dropped me halfway. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what the whole point of that was. I guess okay, in one of them there was like a story about like how a bat is neither a mammal or a bird or whatever, right?
Or it was like it was like a beast or a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was like at the very end of it was like the meaning of the story is like if you're not one or the other, you have no friends. Like that is so awful.
Yeah.
Like, what is that teaching kids? It's like if you're biracial, like you're like Hispanic and American, if you're not one or the other, you don't have any friends. Like, what the heck?
It's like, why?
Yep. Anyhow. No, I mean, it's been like 40 minutes. It's probably been so boring for other people. Yeah. I'm sorry.
They don't know. You know what? We're just doing this for ourselves.
Yeah, dude. the next 3 years, we're gonna look back on this and be like, cringy.
What if you had an episode? Oh, or you just like said weird things we did when we were little. Okay, well, what do you think are like weirdest like thing we did together? Probably like Sweet Streets until 8th grade.
Oh my. It was not 8th.
We
Okay,
played it this year. I swear.
No, but then like afterwards we just put it away.
I know,
like,
but I really want to play it again, where we actually do it. Because every
such a
time
nerd.
I know, but it just makes me feel like a heck in 3rd grade. Okay, so in 3rd grade, we started this in like 3rd grade when we like first became friends, and like we did this every time she came to my house. So I have these things, like they're called Sweet Streets. They're not like Polly Pockets, and they're not like Barbies. Like they're small. They're like an inch and a half tall, most of them. Mm-hmm. Except we use like those bigger ones. Yeah, so we use like the actual Sweet Street. We use like Polly Pockets for ourselves and like our husbands, and then we use like the Sweet Street for like everything else.
Oh, my husband.
Oh yes, we have to tell a story about that too. But like the Sweet Streets were like the houses were like the Sweet Street toys, and so we played the same game for like from 3rd grade to 8th grade, and we still played with them because
no,
we're 5.
Eventually, Emmy got into the book series of the selection.
Oh yeah.
And then we did like a thing like where we just did. It's basically like the Bachelor Bachelorette, but with a prince and a princess.
We just made it like I was America and you were Marley, which are 2 characters in the book.
Yeah, and then that's basically what we did.
Donnie will understand because she's like the only person that like probably will listen to this that has read that series.
Rip. No, but in the original game that we played, it was basically like we were 2 sisters and we both like never aged, but we had a lot of kids.
And in the very very beginning, we owned like
an adoption center.
Yeah, we owned daycare or an adoption center, and we had like a bunch of like really disgusting kids and then 2 like good ones. So we pretty much like threw all the disgusting kids like onto the street, and then we like took all the good ones, and then we took like the 2 good ones that we liked and we adopted them, and then we got married and had 85 kids, and we never aged, and it was great.
Now, see, I had a husband in it, and I don't really know where I was going with this. I think the original plan was for him to die, but then I guess my character got lonely, or I was like, dang, this is boring. I want my person to have a boyfriend. Because he drove into a tree, and then he quote-unquote died, but then later on, I wanted to have him back alive, so this little girl, I made her, like, give him money and, like, food to, like, take care of him. And so my character was like, oh my gosh, I wish my husband was alive. And then one day he's like, honey, I'm home. And she's like, bro, I thought you were dead. And he's like, nah, fam. I had a weird mind.
Chester.
Yeah, and then we also had this character named Melissa that was also her sister, but we didn't really like her. And then, so we made this little kid character hit on her a lot, and his name was Chester.
I think I ended up, like, adopting him. She, like, broke in my house all the time. Or maybe it was you, who knows. It was, like, one of us. We adopted Chester. And then Melissa got mad because he tried to, like, seduce her.
Even though he was, like, 10. Actually, you know what? You know who my favorite 10-year-old is?
Max.
Yes. It's a really good show I like to watch. It's called The Camp Camp. You all should watch it. Okay, bye.
Okay, yeah. And, yeah, so we played Sweet Streets for, like, 7 years. So that was fun. We should do that again. I want to do that.
Oh my gosh, no. But, like, all we do is we set them up, and then I'm like, no.
I know.
I just don't feel like it afterwards.
Then
you know how draining it is to set it up?
But it's not even that hard because we have, like, we know exactly where everything goes. And we know whose is
but it
who.
takes so long.
It doesn't take that long. We're just do it slowly because we're, like, watching TV at the same time.
Oh, okay, that's true. It's been, like, 45 minutes now. So, before we wrap it up, I may have a question. Do you want a blue bar?
Stop. Yes.
Another question. Is your fridge running?
Yes.
Better go and check that. Not check that. Catch it.
Fine, jeez.
really entertaining.